The easiest way to understand complete disassembly is to divide it into 4 sections, beginning with the textile brim, the carbon strut framework, the suspension unit, and the base plate foundation. The first step is to remove the closure strap system. Loosen the anterior and posterior loose ends of the strap system. Then remove the strap entirely from the socket. The next step will be removal of the lateral paddle. To do this, move the strut cover on the anterior lateral strut downward. This can often be accomplished using a tool. There will be an ethylene sheath backing on the inside of the strut cover that will make removal easier. Once the 3mm Chicago screw is exposed, loosen the screw entirely, and this will allow removal of the lateral paddle from the anterior lateral strut. Place this item aside. The next step is removal of the medial brim. This is anchored and attached on the posterior medial or ischial strut. Once again, use a 3mm Allen wrench to remove entirely the ischial seat locking base plate and screw. Once this is complete, remove the ischial seat entirely from the channel. This can be done by gently placing some pressure on the seat towards the intercenter surface of the socket and then lifting directly up. This will allow the medial brim to be removed entirely from the framework. The next steps for disassembly are to remove the carbon struts. Each carbon strut has a pair of screws that secure it to the base plate. Remove each pair of screws for each strut entirely. Once all strut mounting screws and struts have been removed from the base plate foundation, the next and final step is removal of the suspension unit. In this demonstration, it is a pin lock unit. The remaining 2 screws located on the base plate are securing the suspension unit to the base plate. Remove these 2 screws entirely and separate the spacers in between the suspension unit and the base plate. Once you've completed this step, complete disassembly of the infinite socket system is now complete.